Hello peeps and welcome back to Hytale. We have so much planned for this episode. For starters, between episodes I did spend about 45 minutes running back to my little makeshift hole in the ground mine entrance to get more iron. And along the way I killed a bunch more animals and pretty much every skeleton mob I saw. While underground, I actually found another little goblin settlement, and this one had bomb throwers in it, which would have been pretty funny, except that I was on top of a pillar mining iron in the ceiling when they found me, and they couldn't actually reach me with their bombs. I think actually one of them managed to kill themselves, but I got some bomb powder and bombs and this crazy little scrap mace, so that's kind of interesting. You can hear my furnace going away over here because I did find a bunch of more iron and I'm also smelting up my copper. 39 extra on top of what I have in here. Still might not be enough though, because for starters today, I want to make a backpack. The reason why I want to make a backpack, the recipe is right here, is because today's building day and I want to build in one of those autumn forests. And carrying all my stuff, as you can see, I've now got 3 chests full of stuff here. That's gonna be hard, I think, even with a backpack, but a backpack will definitely make it better. So inside the tanning rack here, you can see the leather that I collected during those 45 minutes. Now my light hide is going. I'll add this to the pile of stuff I already have, like so, and we should now be able to craft a backpack. Unlocks the backpack when consumed. Do I just double click this? How does one a backpack exactly? Oh, your backpack capacity is now increased to 9. Not a huge upgrade, but I mean, better than what it was. I'll take every little bit I can get. The forest that I want to live in, that I want to build in today, is this one down here. We kind of explored this in episode 2, I believe. It's right on the edge of the desert, and I'm hoping that by living here, not only will I be able to collect resources from zone 1 nearby, but also zone 2. I just heard my iron finish. Heck yeah! More stuff. I had to use a bunch of my logs for that, but that's fine. Let's throw this in here and see how much we actually have. Okay, 159 copper and 58 iron. That's still not as much as I was hoping for, but it should be enough to upgrade my workbench to tier 2. And I would like to do that because these other workbenches require tier 2. Like, I think the salvagers one is gonna let me smelt my copper gear, which I've hung onto to make copper out of it, so that'll be nice. Alchemist workbench, I think, is gonna make the morphing potions that we unlocked with one of the memory tiers, and I needed venom sacks for that, so that's why I went killing snakes in that swamp. Still only have 1 gold, though. Gonna have to keep working on that. And the Arcanus, whatever, workbench, this is the one I think that's gonna let us make the teleporters. So we need to get thorium, which, from the tooltip here, sounds like it comes from the desert. So building in that forest right on the edge of the desert is going to be great. We're also going to have to kill a bunch more void creatures, but at least I have iron now, so maybe it won't be as scary as last time. I gotta remember not to actively kill everything and pick up every item I see this time because my pockets are as full as they can possibly be. There it is, we're within sight of the first trip. I'm probably gonna have to make 2 more trips, I think. Dude, don't test me, spiders. Iron is strong. I got quite good at killing things. Even the wolves, which I found quite scary the first time I found them. This is it. This right here is home. I like that there's this little pond. There's Quebecs over there. You can see the desert right through there. Over this way is the beach with a little mountain next to it. I don't know, it just looks really nice. The neighbor may prove difficult, but we have iron now. We can take care of him if necessary. All right, everything I own is here. I've even moved all my workbenches over and they're sitting in one of these chests for now. To start with, we're gonna use cobblestone as a base because I've got a lot of it. I never did make myself a building. I got furniture and builder's workbench, so let's start there. Might not even need the furniture one yet, to be honest, but might as well make it now. All of these workbenches are going to be changing spaces later. I'm just throwing them down. Stone brick, decorative stone brick, ornate, smooth. You can even make roofs out of cobblestone and they look like maybe shale shingles. Just an interesting effect. Oh my goodness, there are so many options in here. All different sorts of chests. Beds? I can make a Quebec bed right now. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, those braziers that I picked up with the green flames, I can make those apparently. Along with, wow, so many other things. Well, I guess let's focus on the structure first and then we'll come back to the furniture after that. I have a 7x8 square here. I might regret not building odd on both sides, but we're just playing around. We're just messing around. This is not going to be a particularly polished or anything build. I have not looked up build guides or anything for this game in advance. I'm just making it up as I go along. I'm just excited to see what I can do. I have very little wood left, so let's go collect some wood now. Not sure what kind of wood these big trees give, but I'm curious. Is this gonna be maple? Okay, yes. Sorry, squirrel. I hope that wasn't your home. Hello? Oh. Well, I've discovered something new today. Now, what about these ones with the bright orange leaves? Oak, all right. Redwood, okay, redwood planks, redwood roof, which is kind of bluish. That's cool. Lumberjack window, heck yeah. And then the oak is hardwood. Wooden windows, hardwood gate, hardwood roof. That orange roof would match with the zone pretty well, but I think I actually want to go with the maple because the blue looks so different, like it kind of offsets it. How do you get the vertical slabs though? Is this the kind of thing where I make them and then I have to rotate them or something? Okay, let's see. Make the corners more interesting. I feel kind of bad that I'm beating up this fern. Does that look cool as a trim? I kind of think it looks cool. I have to make this taller though. I need more cobble. Yo, bunny, what's up? I'd much rather the bunny hang around than the bear. That guy's kind of scary. He's still hanging around, he's right over there. I have a feeling at some point I'm gonna have to kill him. All right. And then, oh, it does work like it. Okay, great. And then can I do that? I like it. It's gonna be kind of bulky, I think. Actually, maybe the answer is get rid of this entirely. Oopsies, didn't mean to get rid of that one. Ah, and I'm gonna have that weird dirt patch that doesn't match. I'm gonna have to figure out how to like craft grass or dirt specific to the biome or whatever. Okay, I've got the kind of pillars built up on each of the corners, but now I might delete it off the top. I thought about putting a second floor on top of this one, like having this be go across and have the top floor actually be another block wider around to give me more space. But if I do that, it's gonna interrupt these trees. And I really like these trees, and this is supposed to be a simple starter house. So we will keep it humble, and I will try to make some like fancy 2-story medieval whatever what's it kind of village house later. We'll go ahead and pop this off for now. So since I want the roof to slope down on either side, I'm gonna build up this middle part. How big to slope the roof though is the question. Maybe I make it kind of flat on the top like this. And then like that. Coming down. So flat along the top. I don't know how many of these I'm gonna need. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Oh, they're kind of glitching and being weird. Woo! How do I? It's kind of hard to place them. Oh, and they're angled. Okay, so I have to think about that. Underneath, I think it's actually easier. Oh, it's glitched. That's not... Kind of glitched that out. Did you see that? I kind of duplicated it. I don't even know how. Something's a little weird with these. Early access. To be expected, I guess. And now the regular slope. Make a bunch of those. There we go. So, can I now do this or will it be cursed? Actually, I think it's gonna break this roof though. It works on that edge pretty well. So is the answer to only have those pillars on these ends then, maybe? I can't see anything in here. Kind of like that? Of course, I gotta put those roof ones up. Also, I gotta fix this. Need a door and stuff. You know, I'm curious about the lumberjack door and stuff, but I might want to save and build those particular furniture pieces when I build my Zone 3 one. Which, because it's like a tundra cold area, probably is gonna end up being a bit cabiny in the woods too. So maybe we use oak for the furniture bits for this one. There. Little stair going up to the door. Door! It's getting dark out. Just gotta figure out what to do under these eaves. Let's sleep first, though. Alright, I really like that for the ends. This part, though, I think I'm gonna have to take these down. Not sure quite what I'm gonna do here for decoration, then. Kinda wanna, I just can't figure out how to make it connect correctly up there. Okay, it has taken me about an hour to construct the basics of Hytale's pretty much most basic cobble hut ever. Now to put some windows in and stuff, I guess. Use the simple wooden windows for this. There we go. How about some like beams for the roof now? I love doing stuff like this. The detail is really fun. Does it make sense to make a separate little mini roof over the door, or is that gonna be weird? Yeah, I don't know about that one. If I just have it below like that, it looks better without having support, but I don't know. That might be kind of weird. We'll leave it for now. I might change it later. I wanted to make a couple of these fancy blocks. I think I got a decent spot to put these. Kinda at the bottom here. I wonder if this would look okay. Oh. Probably supposed to be a corner piece, but I mean that kinda works. And how about like a little lean-to structure out this side? Oh, here we go again. Not placing where I expect them to. Oh, right. It's not a full block. Okay, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. If I like knock this part out and turn it into wood instead of cobble. You know, that's kind of cool the way that works. Now I want to do this. Okay, yeah. Oh, it's kind of cool how you don't, like, you can put the planks in and make stuff just as easily as if you put the logs in. That is quite cool. I need another door and another window because I did something cursed. When I was redoing this side, I decided that I actually want to be able to walk out on this porch. So we're gonna put a window here. It's a bit weird. And we're gonna put the door there, and then we'll maybe put like a railing or something on here. I don't know. Being able to come up here just makes me happy. The view's quite nice. Wonder, can I like... I can't jump into the tree from here. How high can I go? Ow! Okay, I'm getting distracted. We will climb the tree later. Gotta finish the house. Be back bedtime. So over this bedroll. Get out of here, bedroll. I don't want you anymore. Give me... Where's the pillow? Where's the head of this bed? Okay, how would it work? I put the furnace there, and I make like kind of a makeshift chimney going up? This might be quite cursed indeed. Oh, I don't want to jump up there. I want to place blocks up there. Maybe I make them a different kind of stone? Or maybe look better if I used basalt instead, so it wasn't so samey. Might not work. Just trying stuff. I think you could do this idea a lot better if you had like a 4x4 space and I just kind of made this whole thing look like a furnace going all the way up, but I wanted a small starter house, so here we are. You know, the basalt is slightly darker than the regular cobble, but it's not a huge difference. I say the furnace itself is definitely cobble, but I can maybe make this work. Actually, maybe the answer is like that. Now it hangs out a little far beyond that, but it's in level with that. Can't quite win there. I don't even know how you make a chimney in Hytale. Like, I don't know what decorative blocks you use. We'll try to figure that out later. Now, shelving on the side. Put more chests up there for more storage. If I can get up there. Hop, 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 hop. funny, putting that chest there kind of made the roof collapse down to meet it, but I think that works. I can access it up there, so that is more storage for me. Oh, we gotta put the lantern up there. I just set that. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's cool. And then I could maybe put some decorative stuff up there. Voila. Now, the last 3 workstations I think are gonna work outside. Armorers, blacksmith, and tanning rack. Makes sense for me to be for those to be outside. And then where's my Quebec lantern at? Rope. Quebec lantern. I think these workstations should go outside right over here. There, like this, I think, although it's getting dark out now. If I have a good place to hang the lantern in here, because these aren't full blocks. I think I could stick it on the corner, yeah. For the time being, it'll do just to light up the area. You know, it took some time, longer than I was expecting, but I do think I like it. The porch has all of the workstations that I would consider to be outdoor workstations. I also added 2 little chests here. We have a little bit of lighting. I put the campfire outside. That just makes sense to me. I will get better lighting to put on top of these blocks, but I like it's a little unconventional, the way the bottom is framed like that. But I kind of like it. Around the side, nothing super exciting, but it works. From the distance, here, let me head down here. From the distance, from down below, it looks like that in the dark, which is pretty dang cool. And again, it'll look even better once I have better light sources. I'll make a little porch out front. I do like having the tree right here. I think that's cool. And then inside, I have the workstations that I consider to be inside workstations, I guess. The ones that I think work best on the inside. It's still kind of cluttered, but it looks a heck of a lot better than my little tower did. So I think we're gonna call this okay for now. Okay, I thought I was done, but then I remembered I still had the term chimney. And guys, I discovered something. You can put these blocks, like I put the basalt cobble inside the builder. Look at this. And I can pick one of these special blocks. Let's pick this one. Craft. Now I can go back into the builder with that one, and I can make an entirely different set of things with it. Like I could make slabs with it. I could make roofs with it. Crazy. That just expanded the building options immensely. But what I really wanted to showcase here was that I found a use for those 2 ominous green braziers that I stole from that from that little temple that's incomplete. I made them my chimney. Just don't think about what I'm burning in here, and everything will be fine. Oh, it's raining outside. And I am all cozy in my brand new home. Feels good. So, if we go into the workbench, we could upgrade the workbench right now to tier 2. I have enough of all of this stuff. But the only one of the tier 2 special workbenches we'd be able to make right now is the salvager one. That would let us smelt our copper gear down for copper, and we probably will do that. This one's gonna take longer because I only have 1 gold. This one's gonna take longer because I don't have thorium and I haven't killed enough void creatures yet. So I'm not in a super big rush to do any of those, but there is one more regular workbench we don't have yet, and that is the farmer's one. We have a house. Let's go start a farm out here somewhere. I'm thinking right around here. I don't want to put it right up next to the house because I want to kind of keep the greenery and grass and stuff next to the house. I think that looks pretty nice. And I kind of like doing my farms a step down, I think. Like we could kind of wrap it around here a little bit, and that would be kind of cool looking. This definitely seems like the kind of workstation that should go outside to me. This is stuff that would just be sitting outside. Okay, workbench. And it looks like even this far away from my chest, it can reach it. That's pretty nice. That's kind of why I was hoping to have a smaller house so that all these things outside could still reach the chests inside. I was thinking, like, why can't I make fish bait? I have fruit and essence of life, but then I see there's a tier system for this one as well. We need to, at the very least, grow some lettuce. I think I already have softwood logs, so just grow some lettuce, I guess. Get started for that. Watering can. Oh. Feed bag for animals. Oh, this is how you could make a bucket. I was wondering about that. Capture crate. Somehow I don't think I can use this to catch a fox. This is probably for like chickens and rabbits and stuff if I wanted to house those. Holy cow, tier 5 for the chicken coop. Some of this stuff is quite expensive. No sunflowers, but wheat and lettuce we can just make right off the bat by using Essence of Life. Those ones take an extra tier, so lettuce first, I guess. Simple enough. Oh, we can even make saplings this way. Oh, apple tree. I want an apple tree. This is cool. I like this. Kind of getting spoiled for crops I'll be able to have in the future. I haven't seen a turnip in game yet, nor have I seen a cauliflower. The planters! That's what I saw in that Klopp's house. Little stone planters that had stuff growing in them. Yes. Need lettuce, need lettuce, need lettuce. Okay, all right. Grass blocks. Rugs, decorative stuffs, leafy soil, burnt grass, summer grass, full grass, deep grass. I don't know what any of this means. This is great though. I was talking about how I'd like to be able to fix some of the blocks that I kind of messed up around the house. Looks like I could do a lot of that right now. I do not need an extra tier. I can even make ivy for the side of the house. You know what? I'm gonna make one right now. My house needs a little ivy. It needs a little ivy. Right about here. Funny how I have iron and everything else, but I won't be able to make an iron hoe until I get to tier 4. That's crazy. Crude hoe it is, I suppose. Let me go grab my seeds from inside the house. I have a few of them. I can remember where I stuck them at. Oh, I think I stuck them in this one up here. Yep. Bam. Oh, these green ones are the Eternals. I'm working on unlocking these when I turn in memories, but I still need to have a higher level farmer workbench, so I can't do anything with any of those yet. That's okay, we've collected some seeds. I'm just gonna get started. Okay, fences do not connect the way they do in Minecraft. Maybe they do connect if you do it like that. Oh, that's... The texture gets kind of weird. There we go. Just cursed trying to line up this last one. Feels like that should do it, and then like that? Okay. Man, I forgot to hit the record button. I planted them down. I put the seeds in the ground, and then I filled up my watering can. And I watered them, and then yeah, I feel bad. It's the first time I've forgotten to record a clip. It happens sometimes. I will catch it on camera when I do the next batch. I do have all the seeds in my possession planted now. It looks like they're all growing. Also got attacked by a bear. He became wild meat and heavy hide. Can I just make some seeds right now on camera? Yeah, let's just make some more lettuce. We're gonna need lettuce anyway for the next upgrade of the bench. And I have enough Essence of Life, I guess. I'm watching you. Don't eat my crops. Don't do it. Okay. More lettuce. Like so. I was saying I should probably bring a water block up here so that I have a place to fill up my watering can actually up here. Wow, look at... It feels like they're growing really fast. Are they supposed to grow this fast? Maybe I will stick one more fence there. Can't make the planter. Requires tier 2. What about water bucket? 1 iron and any wood. Yep, want one of those. I'm pretty sure when I use this, the water is gonna get stolen. I think that's how it works in Hytale. So, I want to collect water from somewhere over here where I'm not gonna see it from my house. Or it's not gonna make things ugly. There's a mine shaft right here. I'm gonna have to go check that out at some point. Water. Can I make this water block? I want to make like a little well. Putting it right over here where the crops would make a certain amount of sense. I'm still not quite sure what I'm going to put over here. Maybe I'll put animals over here if I end up having animals. Water. Oh, that's cursed. Is this going to work? Yeah, okay. Refills the watering can. See if I can just make a quick little well around it. Since it's just one block, it might end up being really odd looking. What about... It's gonna be kind of cursed. Too small of a thing. Yeah, waterlogged. Okay. Can I just like... Okay. Those were the shale... Those shale blocks that I stole. Guess I will still need something flat for the middle. I like having that blue stripe there, though. That's kind of cool. I don't care. That's fine. You know, I kind of like it. I liked it more than I thought I would. And in the time it took me to make that little well, these are already mature. Essence of life as well as the crop itself. I thought it was gonna take longer. Not gonna lie. Well, there, I should have no. It's not for you, don't think about it. I should have enough already to upgrade to the next tier. Oh, softwood. Right, I used all my beech and aspen wood when I was making other stuff. Well, let's go chop down a tree once I put stuff away. Like usual, I'd like to get a little farther away from... Oh. Another one of these structures. A little farther away from home before I start chopping down trees. And it's nighttime. All the things are coming out now. Sure, why not? What's glowing green here? Is it this plant in the water? I guess it must be. Oh yeah. Quite clearly glowing. Oh, I got another fish. Nice. All right, that's enough screwing around. Oh, big old tree here. This is plenty far enough away. So aspen are these golden leaf ones. I actually really like aspen trees IRL, partly because of the bright yellow, green, or yellow orange foliage. And these ones should be beech, if I remember right. Yep. Do we want to come over here and poke at that mine shaft now that I have iron gear? Or is this still a bad life choice? I can't remember where exactly it is. Farther this way? There's a nice big hole here. Ah, skeleton alert. Always need more linen, or at least I will. Not quite yet. Great that I can kill those guys with one hit now. Slightly bear infested, but I have found it. Nice. Right, let's go take a peek inside. I mean, I guess it's gonna be more undead, right? That's what it was last time. I'm guessing it's always gonna be undead here with these. Aha. There's one. You hear another. Oh! Rude. Oh, I got an axe from that guy. Rusty iron axe. No thanks, I like my daggers rather a lot. Oh, we just climbed out of the ground. Oh, there's iron here. Well, that's pretty cool. I do wonder if they'll just keep spawning in here forever. That looks cool. That looks quite cool, but I'm gonna take this free iron. Heck yeah. I bet that other one I went past had iron in it too, and I just never noticed. I didn't get far enough in. The skeletons were too hard for me to deal with. They chased me out. So I wonder if these torches that I turned on, the ones that were already here, if they will stay on when I leave the area and come back, or if I will have to turn them on every time. Bro, that's rude. Ah, the mole rat's like, no, thank you. I'm out of fruit skewers. I guess that's my hint to go home. Still, got some iron out of it, and that was pretty good. All right, we have our lettuce and our softwood. Let's upgrade the bench. I can make a stone planter. I'm absolutely gonna craft one of those right now. I need one of those so bad. So for the eternal seeds, you need to get one of the regular ones, as well as have a bunch of the crop. I can make an eternal wheat seed right now. 2 of them, actually. But I'm gonna need to plant more regular lettuce in order to start on eternal lettuce. So I guess let's focus on wheat and lettuce, just so I can get more eternal seeds for those ones, and then I can worry about the carrot and the corn later, I guess. I'll stick my eternal wheat here. Wow, the sparkles were fancy. This is pretty cozy, not gonna lie. Voila! Let me fill up my watering can at my brand new well. Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and keep all the farming stuff in this chest over here. I may end up regretting that later. I suppose I can take that with me. It's just since the crops are rather going to be growing here anyway, it makes sense to me. I see spiders out here, and I know I'm gonna need venom sacks coming up for thorium stuff. I ran out of fruit skewers, but no worries. I've been killing so many animals that I was able to make a whole bunch of meat skewers. We're gonna be eating that for a while. Now, I have 1 extra lettuce seed and a stone planter. I don't have a whole lot of space here. Should I plant it outside my door, maybe? Seed! I don't know if I need to water it like everything else or not. Looks like not. Now let's see if we can't get rid of some of those torches. Okay, we've got some light. It's looking a lot better at night. If I go up to my little vantage post over here and kind of sneak behind the lantern. The vibes are immaculate. I love it. It's really coming together. Also, the Quebec village looks amazing over there in the distance. Now, soil pathway and gravel. Gonna kind of mix this out front as a sort of a path. I think this will look kind of cool. Okay. Now let's take a look. Yes. Oh, that's looking so cool. Hold on, this might be my thumbnail photo right here. Morning is rising. Okay. Hop crop harvesting time. This is very relaxing, actually. I could just keep doing this. And is my wheat automatically regrowing itself? Yes, it is. Oh, that's so good. That's all I have time for today. If you enjoyed this video, a thumbs up helps the channel so much, and I will see you for the next one. Bye for now.